YouTubing and I'm looking at the Echo video here before I have to jump on my other call.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm looking at the right one, but
yeah.
but I saw the sizzle video on it, and I know you helped me set it up, but I'm starting to realize there's another form of AI trading that is pretty cool. Is
Yeah.
that specifically Forex, or is it going to be crypto in
There's
there as
both.
well?
The one we're talking Echo is Forex though. There
Okay,
is crypto as well though. It's a different one in digital profit.
gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's the one, that's Sigma AI. That's the one you were telling me about.
Yeah, correct. And that's more
Okay.
high ticket. It'd be more high. Just think of what we've just done with LQFDX.
Yeah.
But we want to invest more than 1,000. You know, we're talking probably we want to probably look at the $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 mark.
Yeah.
To
For
really,
Sigma AI.
yeah, and Sigma to get some serious gains. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all, man.
Gotcha.
But hold that thought, because we're live right now. Welcome everyone to TravelBoss Lifestyle Virtual Coffee. I hope you have your coffee. I got my French press. I'm gonna do it right now, friend. Look at that. Oh, and just for you, everyone who's online and watching this as a replay, look at that fresh coffee. I got my dressing gown on, guys. It's that middle of the week hump day, and I just couldn't be bothered putting clothes on today. So I'm here with Francisco Acosta, Lifestyle CEO. It's 10 a.m. Central here in Wisconsin, and Fran's in Chicago. And we're just talking about, we just started a conversation about Forex and AI and auto trading and cryptocurrency. So, Fran, let's just continue the conversation. Pretend like obviously we're not, well, we are live, but this is just a conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is cool. Yeah, go on, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool because there's a huge trend happening like right now. And I think for you that I'm connected to you so I can be a part of this trend. And the ones that are watching the live now, you guys got to pay attention because this is what's happening right now is an opportunity that we've never had before. And I'm going to always keep circling back because I'm still in the middle of reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, but it always talks about looking for assets that you can invest in that can pay you on a monthly or a daily basis. But in the past, you would have to be very educated in that space in order to be a part of it, right? And most people, like 99% of people, were just not educated and didn't have the time or resources to get educated to really like invest in assets. And Nick is showing us a way where you don't have to know everything and get in the game and start making your money, as you say, make babies.
Make babies.
So,
they give money.
all
babies.
These new things are happening right now that are giving people an opportunity to get more assets. And Nick, I think we're part of 3 or 4 right now. And I'm just learning. Like, and now I'm realized I got to learn the tools. I got to like my money is making money already. Like LGQFX is trading. I saw
it's
yesterday.
Live. It's live. Dave
it's
texted
live.
me this morning. He said it's definitely every account is alive, right? It's live right now. It's going.
Yeah. The other one, CashFX, that's making me money. I just got some airdrops a couple of days ago for
Turbo.
Turbo.
Yeah, you've already made your money back. You've already made your money back. Congrats.
Made my money back, and then now I know I got this Eco thing that's another bot AI that's going to help me make money. And the more assets you have to, cut down on your liabilities, the wealthier you become. So, but I don't think this has ever happened like this before, like where it's been like the AI piece.
Yeah.
I think this is new. So, guys got to pay attention because Nick is onto something.
That's it. Welcome, Anita. Welcome to the call. Hey. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Manita's daughter. We're just we're just talking about the AI, the auto trading Manita, and cryptocurrency and the Forex and the Turbo TRX. We were just talking about. I know you got started last night, so congrats. We got some good things happening, and it's like Manita, Francisco just saying we have this auto trader, 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 and we've put our money in, but now it's making us money, right? Instead of leaving it in the bank. And so that's 4 different streams of income that's just simply from investing. And we're just saying that, most people out there, that maybe aren't as entrepreneurial or just have no idea of that space, just don't know where to start and don't know what to do. And it's like, 12 months ago, I had no idea about this. 12 months, like it was over a little bit over 12 months ago. So a little under 12 months ago, I didn't have a clue about this, right? So it's funny how everything just has shifted, has changed, it's evolving. And like I never thought I would get into cryptocurrency. Like finance, like numbers and finances just always made me feel sick. Like I don't want to deal with that. No. Look at that. She's cute. And like I never wanted to do any of that. And now look, I'm just like, hey, everyone, you need to get on this. You need to do this while focusing over here, because this can run, without you and for you, without, the main way of making money is recruiting in most businesses or referring people. So, this is a great way for those people and anyone in general who just wants to put their money to work and have money babies, right? As Fran said. Yeah. So I like it. I like everything going on. But how's your morning, Manita?
You can see it's always never a dull day with this one. This is the youngest of 3. So.
Wow, there she goes. What's her name?
Aria.
Aria, hi Aria.
Aria.
Say hi to friends.
Yeah.
Okay, go get your tablet. Go get your tablet for ABC Max. Go get your tablet.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's coming soon for you, Nick.
Yeah, I'm having a kid soon, or we're finding out if this week or next week if it's twins, if we're having twins, or it's a single baby. So we'll find out. We'll find out very, very soon. We bought some like a stethoscope with like a pipe bit that you can put to the stomach, and we were just. I think we heard the heartbeat of one, or at least one of our babies, but we also heard like a slower heartbeat of the you know what I'm talking about. The thing that the what?
The placenta?
Yeah, the placenta. So it has a heart rate itself. And it was just a much slower heart rate. So we heard that last night, and our baby was kicking. It was punching through Monica's stomach last night while watching TV. So that's all happening. Welcome, Bob. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So yeah, lots happening, guys. And Bob, we were just talking about cryptocurrency and all the Forex things we're doing and all the auto trading, and we got this one, that one, and they're going off. It's crazy, and it's cool how everything is. But guys, as we're here together right now on Virtual Coffee, I'm not sure if you guys are going to stay for the whole time. I know Francisco's going to go in around 10-15 minutes, but is there anything you guys would like to talk about? Virtual Coffee, it's having coffee, it's just talking, having conversation. Anything that comes to mind that you just want to talk about or have questions on, can be on any of the businesses that you're a part of or anything that you're working on right now. Like, you guys can go ahead.
Question about just entities. So I created one LLC and I'm getting ready to do the EIN for.
Okay.
But do you have multiple entities underneath one umbrella?
So how we've done it we're doing business as TravelBoss, but the LLC TravelBoss was already taken when we wanted to go out and get TravelBoss. But the first LLC we made, because I'm Australian, Monica's Mexican, and I had a business that used to be called PT on a Plane, and because we loved travel, and I was a personal trainer, we called our LLC, random silly name. You probably see that at the end of every funnel. If you go through any of the sales funnels, it says our LLC is Ozomex Moments on a Plane LLC. All right, that's the one we created. So we're doing business as TravelBoss. I wouldn't create another entity or another LLC. And so for Manita, I would, the safest way to go is your name LLC. Or your family name LLC, right? So if it's encompassing you and your husband and what you guys are doing and different things, all under that LLC. And then you can always do business as, do a DBA, doing business as your brand, right? If you feel, it's just because obviously like we have changed our brand name and our brand colors and brand this and brand that over a period of time. And that's normally what will happen. So it is best something that you can just go, you know, my surname, my last name, family name is Kitsay, so Kitsay LLC. You know, we should have done that, but at the time we were just being silly entrepreneurs, or we made some funny little LLC name, right? So what I would recommend, if you've got an LLC now, I would keep it. Save you all the drama and the money to set another one up, and it can be a little bit fussy sometimes on how things are all placed. And then obviously you want to make sure your name is on it, Marnita, your husband's name is on it in the LLC, the primary, I know there's a primary or a secondary partner in there. And then you can always doing business as, and your brand name could be this, and you can always change that down the track. But everything, I believe, and you know, unless they're completely separate things, you can do multiple LLCs, but really you don't have to, from my experience.
Okay. And then for the whole money babies thing, because I know I just got started on the platform. With that same platform, am I able to do, will it give me access to have multiple streams, or do I have to go through another platform?
So when you talk about, you were talking about last night with Turbo TRX?
Yes.
Okay, so when I went over on the whiteboard yesterday on the training, there are multiple ways you can make money just in Turbo TRX. So there's the AI trading bot that you can get access to. There's obviously, you can refer people and make money that way, but there's also the Force Matrix compensation plan, where literally you could just have a $40 position like what you got started last night with, Marnita, and every month you get dropped a brand new course, either in business, personal development, or social media. And because of the airdrop system or the compensation plan, every person, regardless if they refer people or not, will get paid. And so like Francisco, for example, I know Barbara also, they're both in Turbo TRX as well. And like Francisco, in his first 2 weeks, he didn't do anything. He just got the course and he looked at it. He thought, this is pretty cool, rock and roll. He didn't really understand it also, right? He just like, oh, this is new, this is nice, cool. But 2 weeks later, he got something called an airdrop payment. So he put in 40 and he made back $40 from the airdrop system. And when you've set it up on your mobile phone, Marnita. So there's also something called a TronLink Chrome extension, and there's a TronLink mobile app. Okay, and so what we'll want to do, and I can show you how to do this later on today. If you just follow the steps, it's simple to do. It can get a little bit complicated, but we'll keep it as simple as possible. Where we set up this Chrome extension, you can then open up your Turbo TRX account on your laptop, and you can able to enable the Telegram notifier bot. So then in Telegram, whenever you get paid in Turbo TRX, the bot will go off and they'll go, hey, Marnita, this person joined you, or you just received an airdrop commission, or you just received a cycle commission. This is how much the commission is. Congratulations. So that's on autopilot. And
okay, I think that's what we were trying to do last night, but it was kind of late. So
yes, exactly right. So we can do that later on today, Marnita. I can sort you out with that. And I know, tell me, Marnita, I know you went through the chat bot last night. I sent you the link. You went through the funnel, and then you went to the bot, and it told you to do the steps with the Cleaver app, right? How did you find that process? Was it simple? Was it? I still need to do a little bit more editing on that chatbot sequence today in terms of the delay of the messages, because I know
it came a little fast,
and you're like, oh my God. Which one was I on, right? So I had to do some editing today. It was just a last minute thing. I was running late yesterday. So that will be finished and finalized. But what will happen, Marnita, if you do decide to refer people, if you want to, you can get the sales funnel. We can give you the sales funnel, like we'll give to Barbara and to Francisco. Anyone who joins the team, we'll give you the sales funnel, we'll give you the chatbot. And then all you have to do is plug your own link in there, and we'll connect it to your Facebook and connect it to your funnel account. And so then you can send people to that process, and through that process, they'll get started with you. And so that's sort of what we teach in the TravelBoss coaching program as well, is like the automation of things. Instead of trading your time. Think about, like, imagine, I know I've been a little bit more messaging you recently because you're new and we're getting you freshly started in a few things. But imagine all the times that we've spoken about where you've onboarded someone and you've done a phone call and you've done the top 20 list and you've done this and done that. And now they're expecting you to be on demand for them, right? You have 3 kids, you got a family, you got an uncle that's sick, all that stuff, right? And so the onboarding process, hey, go to this link, put your name and email in, and then the chat bot will tell you exactly what you need to do. And so once that is all perfected, I'll be giving that to you guys, for example, for the Turbo TRX business. And then there's, there'll be a cash FX one, there'll be a digital profit one, there'll be a secret one, there'll be this and there'll be that, there'll be this, right? But there's every, and if you may have noticed, there's multiple Telegram chats, right? Or channels. So that they can get a little bit confusing. And I understand, and I'm trying to keep it as simplified as possible. But just so you know, each Telegram channel that you're a part of is for a specific business or for coaching, really what it is. So there'll be a Turbo TRX one, there'll be a Cash FX one, there'll be a coaching one, etc., etc. So whenever you guys have issues or you need questions answered, you can always post up in those channels, and obviously updates are quite regular in those channels as well. Okay.
Quick question. So there's a lady who is from another company that I connected with. We went through one of these marketing 5-day challenges through one of these well-known marketers. Yeah. And I started creating a freebie, and she was asking questions, and I started giving her suggestions on what she could do. So then she inboxed me privately and basically asked me to do it for her. And I was like, well, I didn't want to say no, but I did offer some tips, and kind of just in having conversation with her, I asked her if she would benefit, if she thinks she would benefit from maybe some type of coaching or community that can help her with marketing. And she said yes. So I invited her to the group, I think the 5-day challenge. But I think for me, what gets confusing is that your page and the bot or the challenge, they're all the same. So even with your name and the imaging, so it gets confusing for me.
Sure.
Yeah, me too.
Sure, I get you. So I noticed I noticed some people messaged the bot and they thought they were messaging me personally. And then I go back into the bot mobile app and I go, oh, this person tried to talk to me, then I'm messaging this. So I understand. And so you've seen I got TravelBoss Lifestyle Secrets group. We've got the coaching paid group. We have a network marketing secrets group. I'm not sure if you guys are in my spontaneous freedom group, but there's 4 groups right there, right? And right now, because of the 5-day challenge, and we're trying to promote it as much as possible and trying to get as many eyes and people into the new group plus the challenge group now, right? That there's the banner or there's the cover photo for the challenge. And so every group looks the same. So you have to read the title of the group, making sure you're going into the right group. I get you. And that's only for a temporary part of time right now because of the challenge coming up. And then with the bot, there's 2 different profile photos.
Yes, I noticed the difference with the pictures.
Nick and Monica and I are in one photo, and that's the bot. It says Nick say, and then there's me in a pool, and that's my personal profile. So I totally get you.
I figured that out eventually.
I think I just need I don't know. I might have to just switch the images up and just put a TravelBoss logo as my bot. It'll still say Nick Kid say, but maybe that will maybe I can go. It's sort of hard because
TravelBoss in the name.
I can do that. Yeah. And the thing is that the bot is connected to the page. You only can connect a bot to a page. You can't connect it to your profile or to a group or anything. And so it's like a fan page. So I can't say, Nick Kid say bot, you know what I'm saying? Because it's for the page.
TravelBoss.
Yeah, I'd just say TravelBoss, but that's a good thing. And I'm glad you're bringing this up because I'm trying to obviously help everyone else out when they're like clicking on things and they're trying to, and obviously like, if you've noticed recently in the last week that you've been a part of like the community, there's lots of things firing off. There's this post, there's that post, there's this, there's that, there's this training, that training. And so it can get a little bit overwhelming. And now that we know, like Barbara Lost, she's doing she's also a healer. She's into wealth, like crypto and Forex trading. She's in a few of the businesses that you're a part of as well. And I just told her she needs to focus on Incognito training. That's where she's at right now. It's where she needs to focus on. Same with you, Manita. So even though I'm doing a training on this and a training on that, doesn't mean you have to be a part of it. Obviously, if you want and you have time, you can. But the ones I really want you to be a part of is obviously the coaching calls every 2 weeks. So the next one's next Tuesday at 12 o'clock Central. Okay, they're the ones I want you to be part of. And then obviously anytime we do an Incognito training, live training, I want you guys on that one. And the next one this Friday at 4 p.m. So they're the ones you
have that on the calendar, right?
Yeah, you can add them. They're in the events under all the Facebook groups. We go into the coaching group and the coaching call event there, and the actual Incognito training event will be there as well. And they're always going to be there.
Which one should I have invited the lady to? Was it the 5-day challenge or was it to the Travel Boss? Because I just hit invite and I was like, this is what I was telling you about. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was
yeah. So if you want them to be part of the challenge, you can simply send them, I can share my screen, to TravelBoss Lifestyle /explode your digital downline, or you can send them to the Facebook group. And just, but it's some of the times is when people invite people to the Facebook group, there's like a membership questions. There's membership questions, and it asks if you've registered for the challenge. And if those questions, I guess I don't know who the person is and they haven't filled out the questions, I go to, did someone just search up the group and want to get added to it? So I wasn't sure. So if you want to let me know when you've done that, or you can just send them to the registration page, which is just much easier. And then that will go through the process. Yeah.
Can you message me that page so I can kind of save it in my little notepad? Because I think that's what will help me to have everything organized.
I'll take one too.
Yes, Barbara, no worries. Maybe I do a post today where, hey guys, if you're wanting to send people to this group, here's the link. If you want to send the people to the challenge, here's the link. I'll do a post like that today if that helps. Yeah.
There we go.
So, what you were saying is like why you have all of those TravelBoss, because I'm the same way. I'm like, what is going on? Because there's so many.
Right.
And I kept thinking, okay, if you join like 3 of them, can't we combine them? But you can't because the bot thing, right?
Right. So
okay.
So the reason why we have multiple groups, we started with one group, obviously, guys. And then back when we were part of the travel club business, we had a power hour group, rank up power hour. And then we've now changed that group to a purely network marketer group because we want to like educate and add value to those people instead of just leaving that group a strand, right? And, you know, throughout the time, we've done an affiliate marketing challenge, we've done other challenges, like our social media branding challenge we did earlier in the year has now turned to our paid coaching group. So there's all the groups are free, except obviously the coaching group, which is the paid group, which you guys are both in. So it's just the fact is, TravelBoss Lifestyle Secrets, that group is, even though I do a lot of the events in multiple of the groups, they're all there for different reasons. So Lifestyle Secrets is more about the lifestyle that you want to live. And usually we would talk more about lifestyle, and we're going to do more of that. But it's really just a range of different businesses that are just released in that group and different content on how you can help you become an influencer and market yourself. And if you go through any of the topics, if you go to the topics tab, there's so much, and if you scroll down, there's so many different trainings I did over last year, for example, that are in that group that will help everyone. So it's a free group. Then there's a network marketing group that we're slowly rebuilding up. And then we've pivoted to the challenge right now. And then we'll get everyone back in that group, and there'll be more network marketing training in that group after the challenge. And then there's the paid group, which is coaching. And we're talking about Incognito training and getting you started in investments. And then there's the branding and social media influencer course. And there's all that. But just so you know, as your coach, like I've told you where you need to be right now. And that's all where you need to focus. Because if you keep trying to focus on everything, you're just going to overwhelm yourself, right? And it's very easy to get distracted. And Nick's posting this, what's this, what's that, what's this event? And if you guys can join, awesome. Virtual coffee, for example. I do virtual coffee because it worked really well in terms of connecting with people. And people just need that connection sometimes. We can't see each other. And I'm happy to do it. I get to drink a nice cup of coffee and talk to awesome people, right? And at the end of the day, it has also grown our business. It's grown our business. And, you know, something that we'll do if you decide to do something like virtual coffee in your own business, when we get to that within the coaching stage of the coaching program, where you can somehow do a free call once a week to your audience and create that platform for them to be on. And eventually what normally happens is they just naturally come and join you in whatever you do and whatever you're sort of talking about and what's working, right? And so that's what we built, this community, and now this community wants to buy from us. And that's what, and virtual coffee is just a way that we can connect with people, and they can just come on, and if they want to, if they don't want to, cool, but it's there. And then all the recordings are always on our YouTube channel. So I know what, there's a lot of things, but you know, you guys know from what we've spoken about now, where you need to focus, plus you have a life, plus you got a family, plus you got other things going on. All right. So does that all make sense?
Starting
Yeah.
to.
Okay. I'm going to write this in my notes so I do not forget. Okay. I'm going to do a post today with all the links to everything. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Post links in it. Okay. And I want you guys to know, in the paid coaching group, when you go to the guides tab, there'll be a challenge guide tab. There'll be an incognito tab. There'll be all the past coaching calls tab. There'll be any type of recommended affiliate products that you can actually purchase for yourself that will help you with your business. And if you want to, you can become an affiliate for it as well. There's a 7-day branding, social media, and influencer challenge course in there as well, and some bonuses in there. So make sure you go through those guides so you can actually see. The ones that you're focusing on right now is the incognito tab, and all the trainings are in there right now. Okay.
Yeah, I need to go back, because when I was looking for that compounding thing, you tagged me in one video, but that didn't have it. It was just more of you doing description, but there was almost like a website that you shared your screen and
Yeah.
it showed.
It should have been in the auto trading, incognito training.
Okay, I'll have to go back and look. So I don't know if I was tagged in a different one, but it's fine.
Okay. I tagged you yesterday. I remember tagging you yesterday.
Yeah, I'll go back and watch. It just seemed like when I was watching, I did try to advance a little bit to see if I could find it, and maybe I skipped over it.
It's more towards the end. So in that training, so what's been happening, Manita? So we've been doing the trainings live to everyone. It's up for 24 hours, and it's taken down, and it's only then full access to the coaching group, because you guys are paying, right? And what's happening is, obviously I'm talking to everyone, and there's some edits that need to be made. So those videos in the guides tab right now aren't perfect, but Monica's editing them on the back end and uploading them to a membership, which you guys will all get access to. It's just the focus right now for us is the challenge. And then after that is the editing. So at the end of the video, there is in the 23-minute mark, there is a gap where you can't hear me. There's no volume, because I muted myself by accident because I was switching devices. So if you keep scrolling towards, I think around the 27-30-minute mark, you'll start hearing me again towards the end. And that's where I talk about the compounding, because I had to go over it again because no one could hear me. So I made that mistake.
Yeah, I was on that one live. Yeah, I'll look again. Maybe I just
okay. And if you can't find it, you let me know. And then once we set you up,
I'm sure it's there. I just have to look.
Yeah, exactly right. And so congrats, you got your CoinGym account up and ready yesterday. You got your money ready for Cash FX for next week. Barbara got started with Cash FX. Was it a week and a half, 2 weeks ago? She's already making money, which is every single week, which is great. And she just simply put the money in, and it's coming out. So it's great. It's awesome. We're going to do some extra stuff today with you, Barb, after today's call as well. So talk to me right now where you guys are at with, because we're talking about incognito and everything we're talking about with the crypto and Forex stuff is a lot of back end to your business, right? I want to ask you right now, what are you guys working on the front end? Because this is where everything will be in alignment to your back end if your front end is correct. If that makes sense. If that making sense to you guys. So tell me, like, Manita, right now, I know you're in Secret, for example. All right. And I know you've got a lot of family stuff going on as well. And I know your husband's doing manual trading, which is phenomenal, fantastic. But tell me, obviously you're looking after your children and family, and you're trying to run a business. So right now, like, let's go off yesterday. Let's go off yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing yesterday working on your business? So give me a sort of what you did.
Yeah, yesterday was a little tough because had a few unexpected things pop up that needed to be taken care of, but
okay.
I did start going because we have a group, Facebook group where we have we did a challenge last week on self-care, and
cool.
So I go in and post images, or for example, a quote that talks about your health is your greatest wealth,
Yeah.
invest in it or whatever. So I'll
Okay.
ask a question, like an engagement question, and based on who's engaging, then I go in manually and try to interact with them and recommend which products they can try. And I've gotten 2 customers that way. And it was great when I looked up, I was like, oh, I just got another customer where I wasn't even expecting. So that's been good. But what I have to do, because yesterday I went in and made a list of the people who've been engaging. So now today I'm going to be interacting with each of them separately through Messenger.
Okay.
That's cool. But with that right now, I kind of feel like I'm at a standstill because I'm trying to figure this out. But then I don't want to do the business the other way. Like it's just weird.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd love to give you some clarity. So right now within coaching, within TravelBoss, you are doing, hey buddy, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm kind of in the same spot.
Money might come back. It's okay. Oh,
okay. It's just because of my husband and my daughter. I didn't want to be a distraction.
Oh, it's okay. Don't stress. Don't worry. No worries. What I was saying, so Incognito, and we're doing a lot of the investment side of things right now, right? So we're really working on your back end of your business. So then when you do focus on the front end and the middle end of your business, that cash flow is not going to be sacrificed. You put it in a position where it can double, triple, multiply, make babies, all that stuff, right? Money can make babies. You can start growing passive income. So now that's what I was talking to you last time, Anita and Barb, that we don't have to then worry about the money side of things so much, that it's because then it's not based on your time so much. It's based on the money you put in, right? So now when it comes to finding out what you're wanting to do on the front end, okay? And the front end is what we want to create after we get everything, once you've gone through the whole Incognito program, is what can I give to someone for free? What can I give to someone? And if, your front end will always change, but your middle and your back won't ever change. Because if you have a framework, okay, and it's like, I want them to see this on self-care so that I can get them into my skincare and health nutrition line. Right? I want them to get my free 3-day, my free video training on cryptocurrency and Forex training, because I want them to get into my back-end investments. I want them to get access to my travel portal so that they can come on a trip with my team and I on the back end, right? So just for an example, right? But what happens is the front end, your lead magnet, guys, your freebie, that thing that you're going to give to your audience will always change. So write that down. It's always going to change. And your lead magnet, what it is, it's a hook. It's going to attract someone in. It's going to get their attention. You want them to get their. So if I want network marketers to come join me in anything that we do, I'm going to make something on network marketing that's going to help them build their network marketing business. And then it's going to get them into my world. I'm going to qualify them as a buyer. I'm going to collect their name and email address, maybe their mobile number. I can follow up with them via email. I can put them in my Facebook groups. They can start seeing my content, and eventually they're going to buy, right? So because we have a different range of people, mainly network marketers, affiliate marketers, and people of the wealth space now, right? It's growing. And so you guys have, like Barb, you're in the healing space, spirituality space, massage space, or that health space, right? So you will create a lead magnet freebie for that person, okay? But you also create a freebie for the wealth person, because I know you're into cryptocurrency and Forex too. So think about, you will always change your front end, because guess what, guys? It's like, I've changed my front end so many times, and like our average customer in TravelBoss has actually purchased off us at least 7 times off, and they've joined a different thing within the brand. And that's why branding is so important, right? But because I put a different front end thing or freebie or bonus or offer at the front end, they've joined and they've already bought from us, and they've already, gone through that process. So it's quite funny how that works, but all you have to do is think, okay, let's just think, if I have a nutrition line, and I'm going to help people lose weight, what's something I can give them that's going to help them stick to it, or help them lose more weight, or help them maybe something that I've done. And you can create something like a PDF, a written document, an ebook, or something like that. You can just do something. So you could do a video. You could do a 1-hour training talking about maybe your 7-day reset, Manita, and what you actually did on day 1, what you did on day 2. You could do your own. You could put your freebie as a 7-day reset, right? And we do 7 10-minute videos. And each day, as soon as they opt into your sales funnel and they give you your name and email, Manita, right? A video link and exactly sort of what you're talking about in that video is sent to them in an email, right? And on day 1, as soon as they register, they get that email and they go watch that 10-minute video, and it sends them to your YouTube channel, for example, or to your Facebook group where you've created a guides tab and you have all your trainings in there, right? And on day 2, exactly at 9 a.m. Central or 9 a.m. whatever, they get the second day of the reset. And you can actually take them through this reset. Okay. And what happens in this reset while you're educating people, it's just like, you guys don't, if you think about it, you don't have to sell people, because people will sell themselves when you've educated people, because they go, oh my God, like that makes sense. I get that. I now want that. I want this for my family. I want this for me. And I want that for our income and all those other things that are happening, right? So they go, after you getting to know each other and adding value for free, okay, now you can easily go, hey guys, after the 7-day reset challenge, this is what we're offering. If you would like to be part of our community, you'd like to get part of a fantastic health line, a skincare line, even a travel line so you can experience more, join our weekly coaching calls so we can keep you accountable, keep you on your health and reset journey, and help you just thrive more in life. Then I want you to click down here, and this can lead to book a call with you, Manita or Barbara, right? Or this could go through a chatbot that could simply just enroll them into whatever business that you're talking about with the correct steps that you've already gone through multiple times. So it's easy to make those steps, and boom, chicka bang, you just made a sale, right? And so now, once we've created that front end offer, right? That front end offer is it's working, it's good, it's glue. Now we just need to put people, we need to put leads, put prospects, put people to that offer. And how do you do that? Then you start creating content in your Facebook group, or you do a weekly call, like a virtual coffee call. Like that's what I've just done. I've just done a virtual coffee, and whatever comes up, I sort of then find out, like, Manita, you've given me information. Barbara, you've given me information today on what you guys are needing. So now I can create some content that I know that will educate you and add more value to you guys, So even though like this is free, but this helps me in our business. This helps you in your business, right? So just so you guys know, we'll take you through, I just want you to get ideas on paper today on your front end. What can you offer for free? And write down the businesses that you're a part of. What would you like to talk about more on the front end? Not so much on the back end? Or would you like to talk about it all on the front end? Because Manita, like I talked to you, you don't really want to be doing a lot of social media, or you don't want to do a lot of posts, or you don't have to do a Facebook Live. You don't have to. Barbara, I know you're the same. You don't really have to do that. You don't have to do what I do. I personally enjoy it. And like Monica, just to be honest, she doesn't really like doing it. That's why you don't really see Monica on the camera as much as I. She does it in her Intuitive Goddess Facebook group very, very randomly. And it's like once every 90 days. But she when she feels comfortable and she feels like she can add value and she wants to come on, she'll come on and she'll do a fantastic job. But other than that, she just prefers not to be on. And that's cool, right? So she helps me out on all the design and the funnels and the systems and making sure everything looks good and it's worded right. So she's excellent at that. And I need that because I'm not good at that. And she doesn't want to do this. So I said, I can do this. So it works really well hand in hand. But because you guys don't have to do that at all, what I'm doing, you can just be like Monica and still be successful, you know? So it's just the fact we need to figure out a way, and this in the Incognito program, okay, you'll be able to become a TravelBoss affiliate and refer people to the TravelBoss coaching or programs. And if they join that, you can obviously get paid from us, so we can pay you. And obviously the investment side of any of the businesses that we recommend. So yesterday we talked about Turbo TRX in the business system investment with TravelBoss Incognito. And then this Friday, we'll be talking about Cash FX. And I'll be doing a different structure or sharing exactly what happens when you get started in this business, right? So people have options. The fact is, in the Incognito program, you don't have to recruit, refer, or sponsor anyone to make money. And it just takes that stress away and that pressure away, right? And what happens, you'll get paid because that's what these businesses will do. And you build this confidence naturally, and you just go out naturally, and you'll want to talk to someone about it because it's working, right? So once you come out of the Incognito program, if you do want to progress, then we'll get you started in more of the influencer type person where you'll create your own Facebook group. You can put all your trainings in there. Okay, you don't have to do a video post. You can do a video post, a pre-recorded video. You can do a Facebook Live, or you can do a written post, right? You can do a blog. You can do a YouTube channel. You can do a podcast. You think about whatever way you would like to do it. You could do if you don't like to be on live and have that pressure on you, you could do a pre-recorded video so there's no one watching, but you could be live on audio, right? And so this is where social media diversification comes in. It's like, I do a video, but it's also going to be on my Facebook. It's also going to be on my Instagram. It's going to be on my YouTube. I actually recorded myself audio wise as well. And I put it up on my podcast. So the one piece of content, right, is now on multiple platforms. I then have a transcriber app, and this is just a little bit more advanced, that writes down every word that I speak on the video into a written form, right? And I make it a blog post. Then I cut part of that blog post and I make it an email. And I send the email out to our list. Does this make sense right now? So one piece of content can be on all platforms. You just gotta know how to do it, right? And I know that it can be overwhelming. And the first thing is obviously just starting with whatever's comfortable with you. If you don't ever want to be the video person, you don't ever have to be. If you just simply want to talk to people on a microphone, talking to an audio, and just having a conversation, and you're just walking around outside, watching the birds and drinking a coffee, you're like, man, this is what's happening today. You just talk in your mind, and it's the podcast. People will listen to that. I listen to podcasts when I drive because obviously can't watch a video and it just distracts me. So podcasts are fantastic, right? And it's obviously you listen to personal development. It's the same thing. So there's so many ways you can interact and get engaged with your audience. Just got to figure out the way that's best for you. And you don't have to compare yourself to anyone. And you don't have to think you have to do a certain way. You just be you. I promise you, that's the best way, guys. Like I'm in my dressing gown right now. Like I'm being me. All right, guys. I want you to be yourself. Okay. So is that making sense?
That's great. I love it.
Fantastic.
Random, but
I mean,
are you Android or Apple?
Right now on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Apple. I was Android. I was Android.
I'm Android.
Monica was Apple, and my Android's broke, and again Apple, and it's the best thing I've ever done. I have a Microsoft Surface laptop, and I have an Apple phone, so the compatibility sort of stuck. So I need a new laptop soon, and I'm trying to figure out. I like the Surface because I can touch.
I have the Surface too.
The keyboard can come apart. But with the MacBook Pro, I'm on a MacBook Pro right now on Monica's laptop. I can't do what I really want to, and it hasn't got like a USB stick area. I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know?
Yeah, you need an iPad.
Yeah, I got a Samsung Android iPad. It's like I think it's like a 2013, 2014 model, and I've just like wiped everything off. So I'm trying to see what the thing is with the camera. It's that when I do video, I've got a ring light on me right now, and I got a light on. And when I was on my Surface, the camera's awful. So I'm now on Monica's laptop, the camera's clearer. And I've been doing lives recently from my phone because the camera quality is much clearer. So I'm not sure if you've ever seen last year's trainings, and you look at yesterday's training, for example, you can see a massive difference. It's a little bit annoying, but I'm trying to find that. There's so many, and I want to do, instead of like doing this all the time, I've got a whiteboard app, so I can actually just share my screen and do a whiteboard. But my screen is cracked on my Surface. So if I do my finger on the Surface, there's a massive crack, and it doesn't let me like whiteboard on the top of the screen. So I have to like keep to the bottom. And then I'm like, well, I'm not on my phone. I can do it on my phone, but the screen's smaller. So I'm going to figure out this iPad thing. There's so much stuff, right? So yeah, I want to give you clarity today. I want to give you simplicity. There's no pressure. Do not put pressure on yourself. Okay, one step at a time. You have lots of things going on. I know Manita, Secret's off in Vegas right now. They're all partying in the pool, and that's awesome. And if you wanted to be there, I'm sorry you're not there. But think about this right now. Like right now, I want you to think, obviously you're doing this for yourself, but obviously you're doing this for your family. Like I'm going to just talk about it again. Like I got a kid on the way, or kids. we just spent $4,200 last on the week on Monday for a new bed. We got like electronic head, electronic feet, TV position massage. So Monica's set with the bed because she got lower back issues and all that. So we got a bed coming. But I'm just like, man, we got all these expenses I know we need to pay for. I need to make sure there's cash flow. I need to make sure there's backup cash flow. I need to make sure these passive incomes are legit. And I can recommend these systems to people. And I know that they're going to profit when they do invest. And so like, this is why, I guess it's why Incognito sort of formed, because of our baby, all the good reasons why a baby happens. And then all these ideas spark. I'm like, I need this. I need to have this in place so I can have full attention with Monica and our baby or babies. And the thing is, you guys have kids as well. And I know your kids are younger, Manita. I know your kids are older, Barbara. But you guys also have a life, and you guys also got other people to look after. And obviously, you guys got to look after your own personal health. So the Incognito is why we made it the first program, because it's just like something that you can stand on. It's your foundation. It's something that everyone today invests money into a business. But if they don't make sales, they don't make money. So we go, okay, well, that person has money, they can invest. But if they don't put time into it to learn the skill set of selling, they won't make money. Therefore, it wasn't like a bad investment, but they didn't make money. Therefore, they're most likely going to stop promoting, or they're going to quit, or whatever the reason is, and they're going to try and find something else that works. So Incognito was a way that we could bring into the cryptocurrency or foreign exchange markets. You can simply invest your money. We know what it's going to do, and it's run by artificial intelligence, and we got one system here, second system, third, fourth. We have diversification, because as we all know, we never know where maybe Turbo TRX that we've all been studying goes down. It could happen in 12 months, right? It just could happen. Secret could go down, digital profit could go down, cash FX could go down. There's reasons why we have diversification in place because of that. Right? And you can never be in control of another company. And therefore, when we jump into the influencer route and we jumpstart your brand and we come out with your own product line, where you've got cash flow coming in, the passive's coming in, you're on a foundation. Now we're going to build your own product line. You're going to own every single bit of that commission because it's your own product line, and you developed a brand. Now you have an ecosystem, right? Then you can leverage what we've done with TravelBoss to your people if you want to. You can create your own ecosystem. You can create your own platform, right? But we've set it up in a way that you can't fall through the cracks. And even if a crack happens and the business drops out for whatever reason, you got a net, right? We've got a net catching you, and we can get you back up straight away. And we can replace a business very easily with finding the right measurements and all that other stuff. So that's the process. That's like the system going forward.
So the question that I have, and I know this is all going to come together, when I started watching one of the videos on the Turbo thing, and it was talking about with the binary, and then, you know, if you want to refer people, but if you don't refer, this is how it works out. I'm just trying to wrap my mind off of what is realistic in terms of additional income coming in. It's something that you put in and then you wait 6 months, you wait a year. Like, when do you start seeing a couple of $100 coming in, up to $1,000 a month? You know, I'm just trying to understand what's the process.
100%. So that all obviously depends on the business, and that depends on the initial investment. So for example, next week when you get started with the 300, you put the $300 into Cash FX, for example, right? You will make roughly around $10 in Bitcoin per week. Okay, that will accumulate over time. You'll make all your money back, at the initial investment, and it'll put you in profit. Now, if you want more higher earnings or returns, you invest more money, right? And so for an example, Barbara invested $3,000. So at $300, you make around $10 a week, so around $40 a month, right? At the $3,000 pack, Barbara's making around $115 a week. So the initial investment, it counted like that's how it all sort of it flows out from the initial investment. It's like another one that we have going on that we haven't spoken about a lot is LQFDX. And like I talked to you a little bit about the compounding, in this one, we put $1,000 in over a 5-year period at 0.67% that it trades at 5 days a week, excluding the weekends. That $1,000 can turn into 6.5 million. Now that's a massive, and that's compounding interest, right? Okay, it makes sense. So there's that one. Cash FX doesn't compound the earnings, but it pays you out in Bitcoin. And because the market of Bitcoin is going up very, very well, that your $10 by the time you get it to you could be $15, right? So the initial investment, and every business is different, and every business has pros and every business has cons, and every business is slightly different. So it just comes down to the different things that we're doing. But the way that we're getting you started from Monita, or getting anyone else started, is we want to start from the lowest initial sort of investment. And you came across Turbo yesterday, which is $40, right? In 2 weeks' time, you'll break even. Now, if you want to do anything more with that, fantastic, you can. If you don't, you'll get a course every month dropped into your account. And why that's valuable, because you have white label rights to it. And let's say, from what I know of, I think the first course is the Zoom Masterclass course, I think. So think about this. You're in network marketing. Barbara's in network marketing. I'm in network marketing. We all know that network marketers right now use Zoom like crazy. I know if I put an offer together where I could give the network marketer a full course on how to use Zoom, how to maximize the Zoom settings, and how to actually be more efficient and effective with your time, and all these other things, and it's a full video course, because I have white label rights, I can make an offer around that course. I've already got it. I don't have to do anything to it, right? I can now sell that course that I got for free when I joined. I can sell at whatever price I want. So today, $297 one time. I'm going to give you the full course. I'm going to split down exactly what you get in the course. Plus, I'm going to give you a 1 month of coaching. Plus, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to give you this. And it helps them all in their business. They're like, oh my God, for only less than $300, sign me up, swipe. I made $300, right? I sold them something that I got for free when I got it for $40, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So with white label rights, and just so you know, the courses are in personal development, social media, and business. So you have a whole range of different courses that you'll get, and you can choose if you want to give them away when someone joins your network marketing team. You can go, hey, you can get it for $297 and get all of this, or you could join my downline right now in this business and get it absolutely for free and just pay $100. $100 or $297? Now, what sounds more like, I'm like, well, I'm not going to pay $197 more. I'm going to join your downline. Now, do you see that? Now, this, you made some upfront cash, right? And now you're creating a passive income with your downline, right? But what we could do, this is a third way. We could do $297. You can buy it. I can then upsell you. Hey, want to get 44 other courses absolutely for free? Because there's 45 courses, right? That's only one. When you get 44 other courses for free that you can help you with personal development, social media, and your business, join our downline here and get one course every single month dropped into your account for being a part of our downline. You get me right now? We're creating an offer. So they want that. So this is just now different. This is your brand. This is your own product. I want you to get paid massively on the upfront, because all of us as network marketers, we get paid $20, $10, $5, maybe $50 if we're lucky on the upfront. Very little sometimes, and we don't see that until maybe weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly when that commission hits your bank account, whenever that does, right? And so if we can increase the upfront value, you can get more upfront commission, and that money will go to you. And on the back end, how can I get them and make it even sexier offer so I can give them a course, I can help them grow their business, but they can also join my MLM business that helps my family and I create passive income. You get me now?
Yeah.
Now they're in your world, they've bought twice from you, they've qualified themselves, right? Now, one customer's bought twice, right? One customer's bought twice. Now it's just more like, what do they need next? What can I help them with next? And obviously that creates another offer. So everything that we're doing is going to be super long-term, and most just, I was just listening to a video at the Vegas pool party they're all at right now in secret, for example. And, they tell you to obviously sell their product up front. And it's just like, you can do that. And that's great. And it works. But it's like, why not maximize the value, and why not maximize your income? How do you do that? Your own brand, you attach, it's like having partnerships. So think about affiliate marketing, or say Turbo TRX, where the course drops into your account as a partnership that you have a connection with, that that it's adding value, not just to you, but when you can get people just into that if you want to, right? And make great money. And you get paid instantly because it's a smart contract. You can get paid, you can sell them an upfront product with the Zoom and the offer, get them into your download. And then on the third end, hey, you got $40, let's get you into this as well. So you can also resell these courses. Do you see what I'm saying? You just create a triple residual income, a triple income, right? You get me right now? And if they get on the marketing systems, that they want the funnel software, they want the chatbot software, you can make money with those things as well. So instead, like, I remember when I was all in on one network marketing company, and I go, I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit the top rank. I'm going to do this. I'm so excited. Monica's like, I believe in you. I love you. Man, I'm over this, right? And she tried to tell me a few times, and you don't listen to your wife or your husband or your partner. You're like, no, the top person, I said I can do it. I'm going to do it. 5 years strong. Haven't got the results I want. I didn't quit, but it's more like, things fell apart. And then we wanted the lifestyle. We want to do all these things. And so I'm like, okay, how can I really change the game? How can I still have people join us? And be more fulfilled in the process without sacrificing income, because we have so much to offer, but we weren't offering it. We're just simply down the line offering the network marketing products. And you won't hear this probably from other people because they aren't doing this. And some people will be against doing it this way because they feel like, you know, it's slower building a network marketing team. Well, it may be a little bit slower at the very beginning, but once you've set up things and you've got the gist of it, it doesn't matter if it's slow or not. You're making so much more money up front. You're going to be making so much more money, multiple streams wise on the passive, and your team in the business, in the MLM that you want to stick to as your core MLM will build over time, and you'll just make the money over time, and the ranks will happen over time. But we don't have to put this pressure on ourselves to, you know, we have to do it in 12 months. We have to go hit that rank. You know, there's just a different mindset and a different way of speaking to people, if that makes sense. So
that makes total sense. I've been in a lot of different multi-level marketing, and just like you said, you give it your all, and if you fall short, you don't have these other things to catch you. So I like that idea.
Yeah, exactly right. So is there any questions on that, guys?
Well, I have one thing that, you know, the crypto market and all, I don't know if I'm old school or what, but it's so hard on the brain to learn these wallets and stuff. And that's where I get stuck. I get hours on end in just going in circles. And if you have books on that, that'd be great.
Yeah, right. And in the terms of the wallets, guys, let's Manita and Barb, are you guys able to stay on longer on this call?
Yeah. We already at an hour and a half.
I have another one.
So say that again, Manita.
I have a doctor's appointment at 1. It's online, but that's in less than 50 minutes.
Okay. If you got a little,
So I have
okay, cool. Well, what about this? Let me help you personally, guys. Just stay on the call with me. I'm going to end Virtual Coffee. For anyone who was watching Virtual Coffee on the replay or live from YouTube, thanks for hopping on. Join us next Wednesday at 10 o'clock Central with a cup of coffee. Ladies, bring your coffee next time. Francisco, he was here. Bring your coffee next time. And we'll see you guys very shortly. Thanks so much for joining.